Hi everyone, welcome back. So the next exercise that we're going to run through is called Samadhi Body. Now we've done this in your Reiki trainings before. Samadhi is a state of consciousness that when we drop into, it's that deeper state of consciousness that we drop into when we are in the meditative state, when we're in the alpha brain or even the theta state. So it's that place when we really drop in that is really still and quiet. And this meditative exercise that I do really helps to bring your focus back into that seat of consciousness, dropping down, connecting to spirit, connecting to your two power sources, keeping your life force strong and vibrant, and keeping your force field strong and vibrant as well, so we're not energetically spongy. Okay, so I'll run you through it just like we did with Pyramid of Light. I'll run you through the touch points, and you can sit and stay in that meditation as long as you feel necessary. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is just taking 3 deep breaths through the core, just like we did in Pyramid of Light. Anytime you are trying to settle in, I think it's a really good idea to just take 3 deep breaths through your core to just kind of acclimate and ignite your center. So go ahead and close your eyes. And you can be doing this exercise seated on your mat, in a chair, on your bed, wherever is comfortable. So taking a deep breath and just settling in, setting the intention to quiet everything down. And then on your next inhale, just inhale from the base of the pelvic floor, bringing that breath and energy up the front of the spine, up through the chakras, reaching the crown of the head. Pausing at the crown, and then dropping that breath down through the spine, down into the well of your being. We'll do 2 more just like that, inhaling at the root chakra, breathing it up the spine, reaching the crown of the head, pausing, and then exhale, letting that breath descend down into the well of your being. And 1 more just like that. Really feeling the root chakra igniting, the core being stimulated. Coming up through the forehead, reaching the crown of the head. And then on the exhale, just a gentle descent down into the pelvic floor. Good. So now that we're acquainted with the pelvic floor and the root chakra, we're going to just begin to acknowledge this beautiful power source beneath you, which is Mother Earth. And as we acknowledge her ability to hold and support us all the time, can you allow the lower half of your body to then gently drop into her? So really allow your body to be supported by her life force. And so it's a nice idea to put the hands right at the hip bones. And as we place the hands at the hip bones, we begin to bring our focus to the hip flexors, these muscles just below the hip bones. Closing the eyes and realizing that the hip flexors are the muscles that really keep our structure, our stability, our movement all together. And so these muscles tend to work overtime, so can we allow them now to just relax and rest into that support? Good. And along with those muscles relaxing, can the belly release, the sacrum release? Can the pelvic floor open and expand? And visualizing the root chakra opening, expanding, and creating a bond with this power source of Mother Earth beneath you. Good. And so staying connected to the lower half of the body, then let's bring the awareness up to the heart center and breathing into the heart center. And then on the exhale, letting the shoulders waterfall down the back of the heart begins to soften and open. And we begin to acknowledge this support, this sort of invisible support. You can visualize two hands of energy that are behind you, holding and supporting you all the time. And that represents the unified field of energy that really is holding and supporting us all the time. So allowing yourself to slightly lean back into that sense of support. And then as you allow yourself to be supported, the muscles in the neck, the muscles in the jaw begin to soften and release. So we're getting the torso acclimated to the sense of feeling held and supported. And really what we're doing is we're bringing our energy out of fight or flight and back into rest and relax. So allowing yourself to settle into that. Noticing the micro releases that happen up and down the spine. Good. So now that the body is a little more in the rest and relax mode, let's go ahead and breathe, focus back from the forehead, back into center point again. So if you take your fingertips and brush back to the tops of the ears, if you were to look inside the cross section of the mind, there is the center point, your seat of consciousness, right in that center point. So you're essentially breathing your focus back from the center of the mind and anchoring into that center point. So taking about 4 breaths to breathe, focus back. And you'll begin to feel a slight energetic adjustment as you breathe your focus back and anchor into that center point. You'll feel a slight grounding in. Yeah, and so as you feel that energetic adjustment, the forehead just naturally softens, the eyes soften, because again, you're bringing your focus back from the collective consciousness back into your seat of consciousness, your internal atmosphere. Some traditions call this the witness state. So really connecting into that witness state. Okay. Good, and as we connect into that center point, we then visualize the crown chakra opening petal by petal and opening up to that universal power source. And so from here, you can begin to channel your Reiki energy. And so opening up the crown chakra and breathing down that shimmering purple high vibration Reiki light down through the crown chakra, down through the center of your mind. Down through the throat. And this light will travel in front of the spine and down through each of your chakras. So letting it run down through the heart chakra, the solar plexus, the belly, flowing down into the pelvic floor. Pausing for a moment here, feeling the resonance of the energy that is running through your core as you have connected with the earth power source, universal power source, and now channeling Reiki energy through your core, feeding your body new information. So pausing, feeling this resonant energy. And just when you feel like you can't contain it in your core any longer, simply allow it now to expand out into the rest of the body. And noticing any places that are feeling resistant or tense, letting this energy just flow out into the cells, the tissues, the muscles, the organs, the bones. Any places of tension or resistance, let the light, the energy flow into those places. So your entire physical body becomes filled with this energy, this new information. Good, and so when you can't contain it anymore in your physical body, then we begin to allow it to flow out into your energy field, your force field. Remember that extends 3 feet in every direction around you. So simply allowing, there's no efforting here, just allowing this energy to expand from the physical body out into the field around you. And just like in your physical body, noticing places of resistance, noticing any pockets in your energy field that might be a little cloudy, a little sticky, and just inviting this light, this energy to lovingly release any of those things in your energy field that no longer serve you. Good, and from here, you can sit as long as you wish in this meditation. You can also just use this as a tool throughout your day to recalibrate your energy and your focus. It's a really great tool to, anytime that you feel that you're really externalizing, to just bring your focus back and drop it down and send your energy out into your field. So again, just use this throughout your day. And you can use it as a beautiful way to set up a deeper meditation.